let you over the warning.
You're smart character, ain't you? All right, Bart, chase him. Very well. In that case, I'll ask the two executive officers to withdraw. Goodbye, baby.
Hello, how are we doing? Sup? It's a Friday, it's another feedback stream. Why isn't it? It's that drink. There you go. Yeah. I have a fun idea I'm gonna do. I don't know when I'll do it, probably next week. I have an idea where I did do like a test of this. I think it worked pretty well. I want to like write down some like song instructions, like what to add for like intro, build up, drop, or whatever, and then run that through like Google Translate 100 times and see what comes out. I think that could be a fun stream. I might do that next. Right now, I am starting up. Unless we're working on music while people are setting their stuff in. I think I did add. Yeah, I did add the Discord. At some point, I should probably fix it so it doesn't say Steam notifications anymore. I'm excited because like I've finished a lot of the stuff because like some tracks feel more like a push to just finish it, and some I can like take my time with and have fun with. Usually the solo ones where it's just an original track with like nothing else to it are the ones I enjoy doing the most lately because they're just I can do it whenever I want. I can do whatever ideas I want. Well, like remix collabs, remix competition stuff, and the fucking collabs are a little more effort usually. Though I love doing both of those. But I kind of do worse under deadlines. Like I do usually prioritize the ones with deadlines first, but will just I won't like take my time with them. I just kind of like rush shit. Kind of like yeah, the loop degrader one. The second drop I did in one session because I was just like I want this shit done. And I'm still happy with that song. It's just yeah, it's a little copy pasty in areas. All right, is it done loading the project? Jesus Christ! All right, there you go. I think this is new version. Yeah, it is. Okay. All right. While we wait for songs to come in, I'm working on the track I played in the intro, which sounds like this. Wait. I think that's good. Looks about right. Up there. Oh, I should probably get rid of the thing that says queue closed because it's very much not closed.
Suppose I let you off with a warning.
The smart cat guy. All right, Bond, chase him. Very well. In that case, I'll ask the two executive officers to withdraw.
Build is very intense.
Goodbye, baby.
So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. A couple things I immediately realized I want to do. Circuit. Somewhere here. Where is it? Is it this thing? No, yeah, that's the. I'll just listen until I hear it. Oh, here it is. It's this thing. I want you to be even more drowned in reverb. Way more.
Suppose I let you off with a warning.
One thing I also want to do. Well, I remember the changes. I just remember the bass. Let's also have a light limiter at the end here. Where the fuck is my limiter? Just gone as a safety net. I think you're a bit loud. Tiny bit down. I think also we can afford a wire on this, but just on the high end. Like that.
Very well. In that case, I'll ask the two executive officers to withdraw.
I don't think I need to add anything because I mean, it's not trying to be like a super heavy section. So.
Very well. In that case, I'll ask the two executive officers.
I wonder if it would sound more human actually if I. Let me just see how it sounds if I take it. Nah. Yeah, let's keep it as this.
Very well. In that
I don't like how, like, if you can hear like how sharp it is. I'm like, it's kind of a sharp step there. I don't know if there's any way to do that with this. Let's see if this works.
Very well.
No, it's not the same.
Very well. Very well. Very
Nope. I guess it don't work.
Very, very well. In that case, I'll ask the two. Very well. Very well. Very well. Very well. In that
That's
case,
fine.
I'll ask the two executive officers to withdraw.
I kind of want to layer this even more. Just absolutely fucking. Maybe some flutes on that. Get the music out. Let me just listen for inspiration to see what I want. What do you have? Let's see if we can slot these in here somewhere. Let me just check something quick while that downloads. Music shit always takes like 5 years to download. Everything's gonna go. Maybe this will be a production stream because I don't see like many people are hopping in. Let's just see if we can fit this in. If not, I'll just do a separate layering. Okay, put it out twice. No, I didn't. Okay. I don't need it there because there's already the. not hearing in the mix. Let me let me compress this a bit. I don't think it works. I think I'd rather have like just a sustain one. Yeah. Ba ba da ba da da do 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 do. Does take a little bit though. Okay, let's now try and just layer it. No, not you. Is it not? Yeah, you need to be way more compressed. You do not hear it in the mix, though. Let's just find a bunch of random instruments and layer this shit. Let's just destroy my CPU. Where can I find? I wish there was like a thing for stuff I already downloaded, because like each one of these is like fucking half a gig. No, not you. What I want? I've used you a couple times. Know what I'm looking for. Ooh, maybe. No. Here's a little, but it's too staccato. I don't know. I think I might also just need to beef up the main sax. Let's put a little bit of distortion on it, actually. I don't know which one I want. So I use thermal. I rarely use thermal. Let's go through my favorites. Nope. Nice. Now I need a limit on U2 just to make sure. It's also a bit of clipping happening. I can hear it. Or like the unwanted distortion. Oh wait, no, that's just the vinyl. If we're trying to... Nah, this one looks quite good.
Very well. In that case, I'll ask the
A little bit, you can hear.
to withdraw.
a lot of it happening. Okay, I think. I think I'll actually put a. Actually, I can just do this in the limiter. Is there an input gain? Yeah, I'll turn the input gain down a little bit. Might also be the bass is a tad loud. 1 dB. Now the keys need to be up a bit. I might actually, because I want to bring these keys up more, I'm going to put a track spacer on them. Just so, like, to avoid, like, bullshit. Track spacer on this. Where's the... Let's see, sidechain to this track. Motherfucking here. Input contact. I feel like you need to turn the, like, who would use, like, I'll use, like, 60, because, like, that's basically muting it. Like, I feel like you have to go, like, very little with track spacer. Like, this is 4. That's, like, half of it. I'll keep a little bit of the high end. Okay, so now we're kind of a little safer to just... So much clicking happening. Let's also be safe here with the limiter. Push it a little further. You know, with the vinyl crackle, it will just sound fucking like it's meant to be there, you know? Cause it's not too much. It's not like, you know.
Very well. In that case, I'll ask the two executive officers to withdraw.
It's not really happening when the sax is playing. I do wonder if I tame this a little bit like that. A little like that. Just tiny bit. See how that sounds in context, and also reducing the volume like a tiniest little bit.
Very well. In that case, I'll ask the two executive officers to withdraw.
Wait, are these being sidechained? Is that the issue? It's going here, which is going to the sidechain. Oh my god, these are... Oh yeah, I remember now. I tried the sidechain and it sounded really fucking weird. So let's, I guess let's do this manually now. How I used to. It kind of sucks that, like, in my April Fool's video, I made a whole thing about, like, sidechain and how, like, it's dumb that people do make it very confusing. Also see Cryo, I posted a thing. I'll do that in a bit. But then now I use fucking compactor just because it's easier a lot of the time. But I still think, like, before compactor, there was really no reason to do anything other than this. I think I might need to add another like kick transient just to like, cause I mean I want to go jazzy with these, but I also want it to come through. I think something like that could work where it's not like super dubsteppy, as like a little transient. It's a bit loud, but yeah, I think that works. Someone drop this? Why is there so much clipping and distorting happening? It's so annoying. Let me just double make sure it's not the fucking vinyl. Okay, let me also... Oh, I have an idea. I can make just the transient do this. Hello. There we go. Okay, so that should... Okay, how would it sound if I shorten the length of these? What the fuck is that cover art? Avi. What? What? Nah, I do kind of like the length of that. Yeah, I know, but goddamn. Homie, freaky. Yeah, I don't think it needs the sidechain. All right. We have 2 submissions now. I'm gonna have to miss the stream, but I'm gonna... Okay, so Cryo isn't in stream, but they're gonna rerush the VOD. All right. Let's save this for now, and then let's do some feedback. The sad thing is I know that artist, so I can't blame you too much. Shake the Room, ID number 3. Yeah, I mean, I like the art. I think the composition is really good. Yeah. Well, what else would I, Jesus Christ, off the bat. I feel like there's a little much sub for the build. Or if you want to keep it like that, maybe have it like towards the end, start dipping down. Or it stays like this and then slowly. Yeah. It's a little noisy. Tiny bit noisy. I would either turn that down a little bit, or you have that like fizzy high end. That's kind of a little harsh. You could potentially saturate that. I think I would just like do a tiny dip on the high end because it's a bit much. I kind of wish the that vocal came through a bit more. Boom sex? We are brickwalling a fair bit here. I think giving this track some more headroom, some more space to breathe will look really nice, because right now we are wall of noising a little bit. I think we're also lacking some background sound effects. A little fucking like space filler stuff. Also, I would maybe want a tonal something or other going with that, because I just now on my like third listen through it noticed the melody. So the low end feels very rumbly. Let me fucking. That's probably make this a separate thing so I can look. Oh, it wasn't a separate thing. Live's in another separate thing, so. Imager. Ooh, wide ass track. I was just gonna check one thing, and then now I want to check this real quick. Okay. Yeah, a little rumbly. I feel like this can be a bit cleaner, or just like cut like be less sustained and be more I don't know what the word I'm looking for. Just less sustained. It's not like it's not a sustained sub, but instead of like a vroom vroom, it's a vroom 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 vroom, like a little less tail. That's about good. Maybe a little less wide here. Tiny bit. I think tonal snare could work. Also, your build-ups are very loud. I'd actually say louder than your build. But I think that is fine here, because it's a continuation in, from the drop, so... I kind of feel like this should be introduced a little bit more. It's ba 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 because when we listen to the build again. Something in the build here, maybe going that ba 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 ba, but also like to do that, you definitely need to make some room because it is very wall. I'm not huge on that processing. Yeah, overall this is really solid. I definitely think the sound design is a bit more interesting in this second drop. I think the flow change should be introduced a little bit. One thing, because I think I guess you can get away with this, because I noticed the sub is very distorted, or at least it sounds like that. Because I mentioned in the last thing how I get cleaner subs, which is I have one very clean, not very distorted, very little processing sub, which just like the fundamental and like maybe a couple harmonics, and then I have another one where I get rid of like the first 100 frequencies and then distort it, process it, kind of treating like the higher frequencies of the sub as like a separate like layer, just so I can both mix them equally and have that clean sub no matter what I do to the distorted layer. I feel like there's also some stuff not being low cut, because this is very rumbly in a way that doesn't feel very like meant to be. Let me try to find it, because it's not like. Like here-ish. Quite rumbly. But yeah, I quite fuck with this. Just a little work to it. Next up, we got the freaky music. Boom. Alright, turn this up. Is that a fucking... That's straight out of fucking Earthbound. Yeah. is quite sick. I don't know, maybe I want that mid bass a tiny bit more prominent, but like mix wise, it's pretty clean. It's a fair bit of high end, but it's like it doesn't sound like harsh or anything, so I don't mind it. Maybe a tiny bit, but I'm talking like the tiniest bit, because like mix down wise, this is really damn clean. It doesn't really need much of anything. But I am also very with this type of stuff. That's more of a personal preference for me. You don't really need to do it if you don't think it needs it. Maybe a tiny bit more ear on the vocal. Just a tiniest bit. This is where it would be nice to have the down low, but sometimes I'm like, maybe, but usually I have to test shit out before I'm like, because the way a lot of the ways I do shit is I will just try stuff until like, okay, that works. That has no bass to it. Yeah, that could work. Oh yeah, like good texture, oof, that can carry a track. No one does textures like fucking Zeph. Zeph is my fucking underrated goat. Actual. Actual fucking goat with textures. XAEV. I'm not sure if I'm familiar with them. Yo, thank you for follow. Ooh, this is sick. I wasn't familiar with them before. I have a song to share if there's time. Yeah, there's plenty of time. I've only done like 2 tracks so far. We got plenty of time. Also, if possible, I'd like to have DL enabled, because then I can go in FL and like, if I have an idea, then let me. It's a bit rough. That's all good. But yeah, they're gonna be on my radar now. Premix, premaster, all good. I'll keep that in mind. So I won't comment on much on mixdown stuff. This is weird because like everyone I know, including me, like mix as go and then do like fine tune at the end. So it's nice seeing someone else do like the classic like don't worry about mix, just finish the song and then you worry about that shit. Let me listen back to this intro. Is there going to be a bit more of an intro than this? Because this feels very short. good. Yeah, I definitely want like a Reese or something onto this as well. It's kind of hard to gauge what to add considering how the mix is right now, but with sections like these, you can. There's never a max. You can kind of just go crazy with it. These little like breakdown sections into build-ups. Yeah, I more drums for sure. That sound design's really clean. Like it needs the obvious shit like a compression and a sub bass, but what's here right now? It's really promising. I kind of wish we even because what I really like is to have that nice tonal that hits on the one like every 2 bars, like that boom. I kind of wish we even accentuated the tonality of that, either having it like reverb tail out or like layering that even more with something else tonal, because that works really well with the track. Having it like tonal like that. Is this a kick clap? Yo, if you want, you can just put it in chat, or you can put it in my Discord. Up to you. Yeah, I feel like you want that clap to be a bit louder. All good, all good. God, I can hear an amazing track on her. It just like that mixdown needs to be beefed up like crazy. Loving this lead. I trust. I think because it's the same kick in the build, the drop, and then the section as well. I feel like you should change out the kick in some areas there. I've definitely used that in a couple tracks. I used that in fucking where is it? Yep. There you go. Yeah, I definitely will either like process the cake differently in the build up or change it out so it's not all the same. I'm also missing some like rides and cymbals. But yeah, this is really, really promising. really good shit so far. All right. Let me check who was next. Dub 3, I think. Or that was yours. Yes. Let me now click on this one. Cuteness Overload V5. No problem. Oh, wait, let me go on the main screen. That low end feels very wide. Yeehaw. Alright, let me actually read the description. How that share, select a moment of a song, write your thoughts about it. Maybe a little too much trouble, just a tiny bit, but that's really all I have for notes. This sounds really clean. I'm not sure about the like percussion, like the da da da, just kind of like fading in. If I were to do that, I would do like right before here. Or have that playing from the start of that bar. Also feel like when they come in here, they have a lot of rumbly low end, which I would either just remove the low end or have how you do this. I'll basically just gate the low end there, so it's not as rumbly.
Cuteness overload.
It's like a throwback to like peak color base days. This is like back in the day in like lockdown when all that was positive was we had good color base. Let me listen to that. I want a more clappier clap. Cause that clap is a little just white noisy. I like a little more like you know on that. You could either just like have we change the clap to a punchy snare. Got it. Yeah, cause I'm missing like that I can just why isn't it? Let me there you go. That like cause if I have a clap. The like region Fucking, it's like here-ish. Perfect. Send your version with a clap real quick. I bet.
Overload.
I'm getting very little mids. I feel like this type of track needs a little bit more in the mids. You can get away with it a bit more with color bass, but like a nice mid bass, I think we'll go nice with this. Oh wait.
Overload.
Nice little sub movement there. I kind of wish that sub was a little punchier as well, because now it feels kind of like if it was like dun 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 dun. I'd be more transient to it. I feel like that'd be really nice with this. It's all good. I feel like there's like synth stabs needs to be processed a bit more. I feel a little dry. A little verb on that. In general, I feel like the drop needs a bit more compression. You don't absolutely need it with this style, but I think they would be quite nice. Just general fattening up of the drop. Trying to hear for the sub. I think the sub is a decent volume. I think it would be really nice if it had a bit more attack. As in, like, a sharper transient. I'm listening to this on low volume, so I'm not going to. Because there's like 3 layers playing. Does that look like pad sounding thing? It's the twinkly bits on the top, and it's like the color swipes. So it feels a little busy where my ears aren't really supposed to. Doesn't really know what I'm supposed to be focusing on. I feel like you could honestly maybe bring that like pad one a little down. Same with the twinkly bits. I think they sound nice. I think they're just a little too loud. I also think just in general layering would be nicer. Like layering that fits with the sound design you already have, because the sound design's pretty damn clean. The rights are a little far back, potentially. Go back lower. Yeah, generally layering would be just. I think that's what it's missing. It's missing layering and a little bit of like fattening and compression. But what's here is really damn nice. Like this is a solid base to build upon and like flesh out. Ooh. love this section. I need that kick to be louder. It feels like the side bass is clipping a bit or shorting in a way it doesn't feel super intended. Just a little bit though. That's about it. This second's really nice. I need to learn to talk slower because I'm stumbling over my own words. Solid build.
Cuteness over.
Agree with the comment here. I also think when you're doing chord stabs, I feel like I say take a shot every time I say layering, but like I like because that just sounds like synth and sub. I usually like to layer a top lead on top of that. That's just playing the highest note, a nice little mid bass, maybe some texture stuff. Just like make it less dry sounding. I like this a lot. If you layer up those chord stabs and do a general compression, I think this drop's good to go. I even love the second drop. Nice little outro. Interesting that it doesn't resolve. I actually can't fuck with that. Such a vocalist for this track, but we... Ah, gotcha. But yeah, I think I said what I need to say. I think this track is really close. It just needs some final touch-ups. Alright. Is there anyone else now? Okay, I think I'm caught up. Yeah, second drop. The first drop is mine, second by A and B. V. Gotcha. Neat. Oh, it doesn't need to be rhythm. I'm literally people have put in fucking like hip hop and house and techno. Yeah, it like I'm not I've done pretty much any genre. I'm mainly in the yeah, that's fine. Mainly in the EDM space, but like let's take a listen. There's also I should say, max of 2 tracks if it doesn't get too bloated. Thank you for the follow-up. I'm doing pretty decent. Oh, it's a release one. If you want, yeah. There's the thing in my Discord, which makes it a bit easier, but yeah, you can just put it in chat if you want. I don't know much to submit because it's 3 years ago, and also it's released. But yeah, I'll give it a listen. Oh yeah. This is nice. But yeah, also in general, I like unreleased stuff because that gives me better feedback on good to give. Yeah, this is cool though. Oh, good.
I don't know, you've been doing this to me.
Or if it's gonna be released, have it be like semi-recent, so like.
To me.
So then I can at least be like, oh, for future reference.
And I've been fighting against myself not to go back. Chaos fills my brain. I go insane every day.
Why fuck with this? Let me.
I don't know, you've been doing this to me. And I've been fighting against myself.
First thing is, I like some more processing on the vocal. I can show you my vocal rack. It won't be exactly the same, but I feel like we have similar-ish voices. So let me just like test record something just to show my vocal rack. Wait, fuck. Why did I not remember how to fucking do this? There you go. Ooh yeah, baby, I'm fucking doing my voice stuff, and it's so great. Like that. Ooh yeah, baby. Dry as fuck. Let me find my vocal rack. Rack. Oh no, 0 racks. Vocal rack. It's my vocal rack and I crashed my fucking PC. Okay. Ooh yeah, baby. So dry. Ooh yeah, baby, I'm fucking doing my voice stuff, and it's. So yesterday, started recording 3 months ago. Yeah, all right. I'll just go through my vocal rack one by one. You don't need to do all of these exactly the same, because considering one, my vocal rack is for stuff I'm doing, which is a different genre than yours. But it's, I think, I'll explain why I have the stuff I have, and you can choose if you want to do that in your vocal rack. If you don't, bet I'll get to these other ones in a bit. So let's just go one by one real quick. I have a gate. Ooh yeah, worst fucking vocal take I could have for this, just to get rid of any silence and like make sure like weird little clicks don't come in. And then I have a pitcher, just a little bit auto tune. Ooh yeah, baby. Light de-esser to get rid of the shit. Don't want that. A little bit of EQ just taking out the low end. I have a more surgical one later. This is just here. Tiny bit of OTT. I wouldn't recommend OTT usually, especially for your genre, but ooh yeah, babe. A little nice. A little bit of Camel Crush. Ooh yeah, baby. Just on a bit. And then here's my surgical fucking weird ass EQ. Ooh yeah, baby. I'm fucking doing my voice stuff. Ooh yeah. So this was for one song, which I had like Modus, which the producer got me through how to do this shit. This is just for my voice, but I'll explain some of the stuff that's happening here. I have a very, and again, all voices are different. Ooh, I have a very prominent lower thing in the mids that I don't always want. So I often will reduce that because I don't like it. I even have a soothe, which I'm just using for this little section. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. It's getting rid of this. It's just really about listening to your own voice and seeing like what little quirks you have. Ooh, yeah. I also recommend giving you a little air in your thing. And just see, you want it to be relatively flat. Soothe is it's not an EQ, it's, I don't know how to describe it really. It looks for like higher peaks and like tames them instead of like taming an entire region. And you can fine tune it. Like I often use Soothe for like really high frequency stuff because it's way better than, especially stuff that like it's moving around a lot. Because it's really good at getting rid of those frequencies. I literally just made a short about this a little bit ago. Let me get an example. Like, let's say I have like a glitchy. Let me find one that's actually like harsh. That's relatively harsh. Okay, so let's say we have something like this. Not the best example. Let me just like. And let's say I put soothe on this. Where is it? Mixing. Soothe. Right. And then I choose where I want it to be. And you can choose sharpness here, which is like lower. It will just be a larger region like that. If you do it really high, it like will have resonant frequencies like that. So it's really good for like shit that's moving around a lot. And like, if I do delta, this is what it's getting rid of. I don't know if you could hear that, but that's all the like owie shit you don't want in your song. But you can also just use it to like tame areas. Ooh, yeah. Like I'm using here, where it's I'm just using it so it's not removing this section, but it's taming it once it gets too loud. So it's a little less aggressive. Ooh yeah. In general, compression is what I see a lot of people not do. Compress your vocal. Make sure it's nice and even, because you don't want sections that are like, yeah, and like, yeah. You want it to like sound, even if you're far away or quieter, you want it to sound relatively the same volume. You can also do this manually by like upping each section, but compression is nice to have. I have Vocal Elixir, which is a thing I bought. Which I just use for like tiny stuff, but in general, I like to add more ear, which is like just like treble, very high frequencies. Ooh yeah, baby. Ooh yeah. Which is, you can just put it in chat if you want. A little bit of reverb, a little bit of distortion if you want. Stuff like that. Ooh yeah, baby. I'm fucking doing my voice stuff. Have another EQ. Ooh, yeah. This is stupid, but yeah. So yeah, that's my vocal rack. You don't need to do all this stuff, but here's what in general. Compress it, make it sound nice. Tiny bit of reverb usually doesn't help. Gate sometimes, depending on the recording. This honestly, I have 3 EQs. I could have done all this in one EQ. It's not really a good reason for what there's 2 of them. Yeah, compress your shit. Get rid of, get a de-esser of some kind, or just do it manually. And find the frequencies, like just play around with EQ, like figure out like, I do want this to sound more eerie. Okay, let's get rid of some of the more mids. So I wanted to have a very nice body, boost the mids a bit, and yeah, just like play around with EQ, and you can get cool stuff. Ooh yeah, baby. Ooh yeah, baby. Ooh yeah, baby. Same DSR, but hey, there's nothing wrong with stock plugins. They do the job. I'm still jealous of like Ableton stock plugins because a lot of them actually seem really good. Sorry, I'm on a long vocal mixing tangent there. The second thing I remember was the drums are very far back in the mix. Well, that snare is really far back.
And I've been falling, I've been calling up your phone, but you won't answer.
I think that could also be good. Is I kind of like to put on like the last word of a phrase and then with the silence, like a little bit of delay, just like fill out space. You don't need to do it, but it's a fun thing to do every once in a while.
And you've been looking out for me, 'cause you know that I will never leave. That I will never leave. What's going on? I've been will never leave. What's going on? I've been thinking too much.
One thing I can recommend doing, because I feel like this is all one take, right? Oh, I suppose. Wait, what's going on? Okay, so you didn't produce this. You're just a vocalist?
Lost my thought. I've been thinking too much.
Gotcha. Couple more things I want to talk about in regards to vocals. What I do is, because I'm a very mid vocalist, so what I do is comping, which is basically just like, let's say you have like you can either do the entire track and like record, because what comping basically is recording multiple times and then just selecting the best ones. That could either be like each phrase. So let's say I had like, God, I have to fucking come up with something. Say I had like, taking time away from you. Say that's one like that. Taking. And then it's like, I could do that in one take, but then like, okay, let's do a couple more takes of that. Taking time away from you. Something like that. And then you just do that how many times you can be fucked. And then you just select the best ones. And you can either just do it for the entire song if you have one really good take. Or you can go, this is not a good example, but let's say like these are two different sentences. So let's say like, okay, I'll take the from you here and then I'll see which one sounds best. So you just like select the best bits until you have one long big recording of like the best moments. I do this in every song. And that's all good. But yeah, I think to keep in mind. And I also recommend doubling your vocal. Easiest way to do that is make 3 takes that are very similar. Have one main one, 2 pan to the left or right. Or sometimes what I do is I will have just 2 takes, and I'll have one. I'll showcase this real quick. Wait, I should probably have a metronome on. And I can't go back. That was awful, but we'll use it for example. And I can't go back. Why can't I say back? Either way, doesn't matter. And I can't go Why is this? Why can't I? Huh?
And I can't go back.
Why? Where did my vocal rack go? Whatever. I think I have it saved somewhere. There it is. I also don't record
And I can't.
at home. I also don't record at home. And at a free studio, so I don't have much time. Oh, it's a 2-pan. All right, yeah. But I'll have one.
And I can't.
Sometimes if I want to like have an auto-tune vocal, but like I don't want to have an auto-tune vocal, you know what I'm saying? I will have one that's like less, and I'll have one that's in the background that has like fucking
And I can't go back.
like incredibly fucking auto-tuned to all hell and processed and reverbed out the fuck out 40 billion choruses just in the back.
And I can't go back. And I can't go.
This vocal sucks ass, but you get the point. That makes
And I can't go back.
sometimes it makes your main voice sound nice and auto-tuned without it needing to have a bunch of auto-tune on it.
In thought of her, I'm so sorry for trying to help you. Are you sorry that nothing that you said was true? Was true? What's going on? I've been thinking too much.
Yeah, because I definitely think like doubling your vocals there would be so nice.
Lost my thoughts. I just had to go and lose my trust.
Quite nice. Potentially later when I get through these next one in the queue, because I've been on this one for quite a while, I could show like a project file with vocals to better illustrate my point, other than those like shitty takes I just did. I think we're on to this one. Right? Yes. And then it's the Terry Rain one
こんにちは。
next.
私はシリ。シリ。
I feel like you can go even more dirty with that electric guitar. I feel like that shit could have some more distortion on it. Ew, thank you. This is Shiro's one. I'm not sure about like the little pad in the back. I don't know. I don't feel like that works as well. What the fuck? Oh my god, that's fun. think I want is I think I explained this earlier, but I also do this with like 808 type shit where, you know, I'll have one, because right now you pretty much just have clean sub. That's fine if you want to keep it like that, but like, say I was doing something like that. Something like that. That's a nice clean sub. I would also then have a separate one where you get rid of like 100 hertz or something like that, with some white noise and some like multiband compression and some distortion. Layer that with the clean sub. Like mess with it from there. I kind of want to try this with overdrive. A different style. Yeah, it's all good. Try some different stuff with this. Just like mess around. But I definitely think like something like this. Hey, Red. A little less white noise. Could be nice with your clean sub. Just a little like layer like that would be nice for this. Is the snare being sidechained? Oh man. Yeah, because I feel like that snare could be a bit more prominent. It was like up those after the first stabs. Those were nice. Hello. I don't know much else to say. Nice. Still think that electric guitar would be a bit more distorted. So I feel like that pluck is a little dry. Tiny bit. But honestly, not a nitpick. Oh, this track fucking slaps. I think I'm missing some hi-hats potentially. It's not really necessary because you're going for a more minimal style, but I think that could be nice, especially in B sections for variation. That's kind of it. This fucking slaps. Where were we up to? Yeah, I want to recommend also putting in the Discord because that makes it a lot more easier for me to like keep shit organized. Where the fuck were we? Did we do this one? No, we haven't done this one yet, I don't think. Yes, because that was the shooter track. There we go. Got the notepad ready. I don't think I have any notes for this. This is quite nice. It's an intro. It's a little metal dink. Feels a little out of place to me. It's a little loud. I would personally go with like a race or something. I feel like the chord notes. If something else was like following along with it, I think that'd be nice. But I don't know. It doesn't need a race though. That metal thing is quite not loud. Okay, maybe it gets a tad repetitive. I think I want that main lead a little louder. I think it works being because it's supposed to be more airy and light. It doesn't need to be like super compressed and super fucking in your face. I think having to be a little more spacious like this is fine. That lead was like a little louder. Nice. Well, I think this is really clean. Quite like the little percussion. It's got that metal bit. I don't think I have much else to comment on. This is really nice. Back to build. Am I crazy or is that clap pan to my left? Bell's not bad. I think it's just a tad empty. Little. Oh no, definitely not. This is really nice. I basically only have some guards for the mix. One, I'm needing some sub. Wait, more sub, please. Wait. Okay, a clap does come in at the second half. I feel like that could also be a bit more prominent. But in general, I feel I think it's fine having this be more eerie. I feel like you should definitely. It feels a little thin at the moment. Pretty much everything. Just some compression. If you have like a fat rack or anything, put that on there. Because yeah, in general, it feels a little like the mix feels a little flat right now. It just needs some beefing up. Saying that, I like all the elements that are here. Yeah, I think the only thing I have is the mix needs to be a little beefier. I think also that'd be nice, contrasting between the intro. Instrumentation is quite similar, but the melodic variation makes it so it doesn't feel as repetitive. Yeah, I'm needing some more bass here. That would potentially on the second verse. You mean like here? I think it's fine having it like this. Yeah, I don't think it needs to be more like this because it's just not the intro. You're circling up to for the drop. Yeah, I don't think it needs to be grittier. I think it needs to be louder. Yeah, because it doesn't feel like this track is trying to be very gritty. It's trying to be very like nice and clean. Let's go back to the build up. It needs a riser. Yeah, Tecos is fun. You can put it in chat if you want, though. I would like it if people put it in the Discord, which is exclamation point Discord. I also feel like you can bring up that like snare roll a bit, just a tiny bit. Yeah, this is really clean so far. It really just has some mix down changes because like melodically this is really nice. I love the intro a lot. We're just when your loudest thing is the little metal ding that a little down. Yeah, this is really nice. I like it a lot. On my second monitor, I actually have the freaky ass cover art. Alright. Next in the queue, the Quiwi. I think it's this one. Oh my god, YouTube link. Why do I have Epstein in my recommended? Why is Epstein in my? Does it get loud on this? Okay, it does. I was like, that's really quiet. Nice. Is that the last of the chat? No, there's one more in chat. This feels very, like everything's very wide. I feel like if that respace was had a little bit more mono information, that would be nice. Yeah, thank you. Oh, no, the sample. The sample's really nice. I like the keys a lot. Oh yeah, the way I do that, there's a lot of ways to do it, is, let's say I have a bass that's like, let's say I have like a respace that I want fully mono, but I want the low notes to be. So let's say I have like a nice respace. Just gonna compress that shit. Something like this. Like this is wide as shit, right? There's many ways to do it. I just use those on Imager. Hello? Where is it? There it is. And I just select like 100-ish, because if you listen here. What? Okay, there we go. You see that shit? Wide as fuck. Boom. And now, the higher frequencies here, I mean, not super high frequency, but like, I'll turn this up a little bit. Or just compress it more. Or actually, these can still be wide, right? Okay, that's why. I forgot I had it mono. But now, I can keep this, wider and keep this fully mono. So there's no phasing issues. Fucking hell. I was like, well, I'm turning up the... There you go. That's cleaner. I don't actually know... Ozone 12 Imager comes with... You can probably find a crack of it somewhere. Yeah, it's probably also free versions. You just need something where you can. There's like 4 billion ways to get a mono sub. Oh crap! Oh, that way. Okay. I mean, it's a part of Ozone, which is like. I like Ozone. I also don't like Ozone. I mean, it's decent. I know a lot of people who have other ones they like more. Ozone's just quick for me. But yeah. This one's very interesting stereo-wise. Everything feels very stereo. You usually don't want everything stereo. You want to have some middle, some really wide, some fully mono. What I do sometimes if I want true, that's also a thing you can do. Sometimes I will have something like let's say I have a sample that I still want to have mostly mono thingamajigs. Let's say I have like a nice loop of some kind of that let's pick this one. This is a loop I made. You can get Alien Sounds 4 on Gumroad. So yeah, something like this, right? Actually, perfect example. Pretty mono. I like it kind of mono. But I also want a little more stereo. I just use wider. This one's free, I believe. And I just set it so that this is only affecting 1000 hertz plus wider there. We still have those nice. I'll just do this so you can hear more effectively. We have those nice, more mono stuff at everything below 1000, but we have this nice stereo high end. Nice way to make a sound a little fuller. I like using that a lot. That clap is quite quiet. God, I love the sample though. Goddamn. You're routing to a free effector plugin that makes everything mono and then route it. Real. Yeah, in general, I don't recommend Ozone. It's very overpriced for what it is. I just have it because it comes a part of FL, whatever the fuck. The FL subscription. Yeah. So basically just watch out for your stereo. And also leveling. That clap needs to be a bit louder. They're doing the thing where they always so loud that it's like distorting the track. Which, well, I wouldn't do. I know that's a very common thing in like trap beats. And honestly, sometimes that shit sounds fire, so I'll keep it. Yeah, I like the track a fair bit. I like the layering a lot. Little piano and a vocal sample and all that. Quite nice. Indeed. Where are we at now? What? Thank you for the follow. Okay, I think that's the last of the Twitch chat submissions. But yeah, in general, it's just easier for me in Discord because then I have a better reference of what I've listened to. Water. Yeah. I can hear you have double. But they're very far in the back. Oh, sorry. I have my chat thing doesn't show the like what the fuck are they called? The things. It doesn't show the like points rewards if you redeem that. In that case, I'm gonna go get something to drink. Yeah, I definitely recommend, especially you can go away with heavier compression on your backing vocals. Just make sure they're prominent throughout the whole thing, because they're not supposed to be the main elements, so you can kind of get away with it more. But yeah, the vocal definitely sounds more prominent here. Some days it really be. Oh good, thank you for stopping by. One other thing is when you're doing a doubling the vocals, it's very important that everything matches up pretty closely. It doesn't always need to be 1-to-1, but like the around one of the ones on the right has like an extended around. You just kind of gotta chop off the vocals so everything fits nicely together. Quite nice. But yeah, a little bit compression on the backing vocal because they only sometimes come through. Otherwise, I think, especially for this genre, which you don't want it to sound like overprocessed EDM vocals, I think it works pretty well. Quite like this. All right. Muret River. No problemo. Oh, this one has DL. Let's go. Yeah, for future, a lot of people have left, but for future reference, if possible, I'd like download just so I can put it into my DAW. Because sometimes I'm like, I'm not sure if I should say this because I don't know if it will actually work. But if I have it in my DAW, I can definitely. Yeah, I'm on that right now. Boom. Let me make sure I don't have anything on the master that could be fucking with this. No. Yeah. One thing that I have my master chain on this whole time. One thing I recommend, spectral compressor. What I have it here is like a safety net to get rid of harsh frequencies. Because I basically have it on this slope, so it's really just affecting the stuff that's like here. But yeah, not mixed and not mastered yet. All right, I'll keep that in mind. Just for my sake, then I'll do this. Oh, not a difference. Classic intro. I like the drums a lot. Let's do this so I can hear better. like a little something here. Just so it's a little less repetitive. So a little will be as simple as like a little like atmosphere hit. Something like that. It's a little something. Nice progression here. Again, recommend a bit of compression on the entire track.
Show me underneath your skin. Tell me what you're feeling now. Can't love you if I don't know how.
That vocal feels very dry to me.
Underneath your skin. Tell me what you're feeling now. Can't love you if I don't know how. Yes, I hear your words.
Like let me see. Vocal. Do I have a good female vocal here? Ain't working on it. Give it to engineer, I think. Okay, all good.
Underneath your skin.
But in general, let me find a. You have
I'm sick, get a whiff, need a Z pack. I'm
a
sick.
sort of. What the fuck? What happened to the sample? What the fuck? Okay.
I'm sick, get a whiff.
So I don't have to mix. All right, fair enough. I guess I can. If that's not a thing you're tackling, you're just leaving that to the engineer. I'll go over mixing stuff then.
Show me underneath your skin.
Unless you want me to.
Tell me what you're feeling now. Can't love you if I don't know how.
But I guess it isn't mixing. It's just processing.
I'm sick, get
Like-
a whiff.
If I do this, just a little bit of compression on that.
I'm sick, get a whiff, need a Z pack. Got me dripping like I'm pitching, make 'em relapse.
Maybe a tiny bit of fucking. Let's see. Let's have fun here. What can we add? A little bit of hyper chorus.
I'm sick, get a whiff, need a Z pack. Got me dripping like I'm pitching, make 'em relapse.
Let's have some fun with it. What else can we put on here? Because I don't want to overprocess it. I like overprocessing shit. Maybe not infiltrator. The wrong plugin. Something like maybe a little bit echo mode on that.
I'm sick, get a whiff, need a Z pack. Got me dripping like I'm pitching, make 'em relapse. I'm sick, get a whiff, need a Z pack. Got me dripping like I'm pitching, make 'em relapse. I'm sick, get a whiff, need a Z pack. Got me dripping like I'm pitching.
Yep. In general, the biggest thing is just compression.
I'm sick, get
But I feel like especially with this genre, you can get away with like having fun with the vocal a lot.
Yes, I hear your words. They're flying out of your mouth. Babe, I need actions now.
Nice transition. Interesting that like the bass that hits on the one here is not present for the rest of the drop. it'd be nice. I like that bass a lot. It sounds really full and nice. I think it's a nice calm response having that longer bass and like the more staccato like basses there as well. I think especially I think it'd be nice to
Show me underneath your skin.
because you have a build up to this section. I mean, like beefing this up a little bit more, at least for this section. It's also separated a bit from everything else before. I like this section a lot. Little synth sweeps. Oh, there it is again.
In the space between your heartbeats, I wanna hear the words that you keep. I wanna feel you close to me.
I feel like the panning goes a little wide.
I wanna
I feel
hear,
like if that was a bit more subtle, it'd be nice.
I wanna hear the words that you keep. I wanna feel you close to me. Just let me in, let me in. Just let me in, let me in. Tell me how, where, and when. Babe, I'll do anything, anything.
That's variations, bro. I like that.
I don't wanna lose you. I just want the truth. I'm tired of feeling so blue.
I like the synths in the back. I want them way more prominent.
I wanna lose you. I just want the truth. I'm tired of feeling so blue.
Like I want that shit to be fucking.
I wanna lose you. I just want the truth.
You know?
I'm tired of feeling so blue. Baby, this is cool. Baby, this is cool. I don't wanna lose you. I just want the truth. I'm tired of feeling
And in general, like-
so I wanna lose you. I just want the truth. I'm tired of feeling so
Just compression, man. A little bit upwards, a little bit downwards.
This is cool, baby, this is cool. I don't wanna lose you. I just want the truth. I'm tired of feeling so blue. Baby, this is cool, baby, this is cool, baby, this is cool, baby, this is cool, 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 cool,
Fun lead. For was that clap? That was a while ago. Okay, it's the same one. Never mind. Lead's not finished yet. Gotcha. That was good for right now. Yeah, I definitely want that to be throughout the entire. Yeah, mixing wise, like like honestly, if you wanted to just do one thing, just compression. Just upward sounds compression, maybe a limiter at the end. Like ideally you would do some leveling and all that, but just a bit upwards and downwards, you're good to go. Oh, dude, I'm gonna skip.
Show me under your skin what you're feeling now. I gotta love you if I don't know how. It's never on now. It's never on now.
Is it gonna be more of an outro or is it just gonna end up? I guess that's fine as well. It doesn't really need an outro. It is really clean. Yeah, I think the only main thing I had was like for gripe was the lack of compression. So like, cause like there's pretty good variation throughout. Even if you have a semi repetitive bass, you're doing a lot shading shit up.
Show me underneath your
I'll maybe process that vocal a bit more, and that's about it. Potentially have that bass more brown in the drop. Take a shot every time I say prominent. But yeah, just honestly, just some compression. Has a nice stereo.
Let me in, let me in. I don't wanna lose.
Yeah, just process the vocal a bit more, and you're pretty much good to go. Like, and for the mix and master, I don't think it needs much else. Yeah, that's clean. Good shit. All right, I think that's Q done for now. Do I want to keep streaming? Yeah, I'll work on some production while I'm waiting. Yeah, no problem. Thank you for stopping by. We do these every Friday. Alright, I'll do a bit more production. I'll keep the queue open in case someone will get like last minute feedback, and then I'll probably produce for like 30 minutes. And if we don't get any more feedback, I'll just end stream that. I remember the fucking time I did a like 5-hour stream because it was just such a huge queue. It could vary. Sometimes it's just like an hour and a half. I mainly work on a lot of like dubstep, rhythm, trap, that type of stuff. My shit's very glitchy. Like I can show what I'm working on right now.
Goodbye, baby.
Love that.
Stop. All right, Bond, chase him.
Also, yeah, this is kind of jazzy. Okay, now that I let my ears rest, the keys are a little loud. Actually, my listening context. Thank you. It's just a bit much of the processing.
Very well. In that case, I'll ask the two executive officers to withdraw.
I can do music of trap, dubstep, genres. Nice. I think I started making beat, and then I made future bass, and now I make dubstep rhythm and hypertrap, and a little bit of mid tempo. I think I'm gonna change out the transient. Oh yeah. Yeah. Also, yeah, there's this trick you do sometimes. If you have a kick like this that has no transient, just literally take a kick and just the transient. Let me find. Nice. That's a very subtle one. There we go. So together. Look, I can have more drums here. I'm also in the middle of yeah, thank you. Reorganizing all my sample packs one by one, which has taken fucking forever. But I think it is nice to like have shit organized for once. Ooh, maybe like you.
Goodbye, baby.
Maybe like some like percussion shit. Yeah, something like that.
Goodbye, baby.
I have like 40 notifications. Let me just go through this real quick. Do. There we go. All right. I think I want to do is have like a little triplet kick right before the kick. This maybe like a little less volume. Maybe there's a manual way of doing it, but sorry about that.
Goodbye, baby.
Let's take that. So we can have something of the drop in the build-up. Wham, wham. Right there. Drown that shit on reverb.
Goodbye, baby.
Oops. Yeah, I think it works better not having the melodic hit on the one.
Goodbye, baby. Goodbye, baby.
Let's try this, maybe? F sharp, F, E, D sharp.
Goodbye, baby.
No.
Goodbye, baby.
Sure.
Goodbye, baby.
I need this to like reverb the fuck out. So like put a fucking crystalline max and fucking automate you in. Well, let's not. An idea.
Goodbye, baby.
I'm struggling with this build up a lot.
Goodbye, baby. Goodbye, baby.
I need a snare build up. Let's just try this one. I actually want an individual snare.
Goodbye, baby. Goodbye, baby.
I'll just try shit.
Goodbye, baby.
I think I can like nab from the first build.
You're smart character, ain't you?
Oh, the chance! I definitely want those.
Goodbye, baby.
I think I want more prominent riser that's like from like is audible because like these are just gonna sweep in at the last couple bars. I want the one that's like prominent throughout the entire fucking thing. Maybe.
Goodbye, baby.
I think I'm gonna take a break here. We've been going for like 2.5 hours. So yeah, I'll be back next Friday doing this again. And yeah, bye bye.